Hello, Star Lovelies. It's a great time to be a soul. Today we're talking about
Happy last full week of June. We have got so many star configurations. There are 12 star aspects, not including the lunar ones. So we have that new moon that is right in the middle of the week on that Wednesday. And so what is happening in the stars? The stars are conspiring for our success. And I've been saying that for years. And yet the stars are also awaiting our instructions. So there is a nuanced difference to how this energy works. This is why it is so critical that we align our heart, our mind, and our will, because our resonance is what is speaking to the stars. So the stars are always talking to us. The first step is to listen. The second step is to resonate. And the third step is to align so we can take action. And so that's what's been going on. That's what's been going on all the time. And so for this week, I've been titling it like, this is the time. This is the week. This is what we've been waiting for. June is filled with opportunities, more opportunities than you can possibly imagine. We are only limited by our minds. And so for this week is the time to say yes to your soul, yes to your intuition, yes to this new era, this new way of being. Of course, it's unfamiliar. Of course, it's new. Of course, it feels uncomfortable. That's a great big yes, too. So here we are. NewEraMillionaire.com is where you want to go to be able to purchase the book, to be able to go to the event that I'm doing on Wednesday. This is the time. We are reconfiguring our soul codes. So our coding is changing. And so whether you're aware of it or not, it's happening. So I know where I am, right? I'm in the weekly forecast. I don't mean to be, opening up all this energy, or do I? Yes, of course I do. You've noticed in my forecast and in my podcast, I've been ramping up. This has been something that my soul has been, pushing me, urging me, nudging me to do. I've been channeling in some of the lunar rituals. I have been, at this deepest resonance during these times. And why? Because I'm speaking to your soul. This is the place that you come to for your soul to be able to be given space. And for the mind, I'm giving you information so that your mind can open up to allow your soul to have that space so you can tap into its wisdom. So there are so many star aspects this week. If you want to go ahead and understand those a little bit more, I'm not going to list them because there's too many to list, but go into that new moon meditation. Better yet, come to the event activation. They're both happening on the 25th. You can get yourself open and you can breathe into this space. Because yes, there's tons of noise out there. Yes, there's tons of shifts out there, but now is the time. It's the time for the yes. And so without further ado, go ahead to the neweraquiz.com. For those of you who have already taken the quiz, you don't have to retake the quiz. Your signature is the same. Nothing has changed other than the pathway. The pathway that I'm leading you on with the New Era quiz is through the book that takes you through that rebuilding phase for you. If you've already taken the quiz, I'm going to pop you into that space. You don't have to do a thing. If you haven't, go ahead to the neweraquiz.com, take the 12 questions, find out what your New Era signature is. It's the same as your intuitive success signature. So these are coming to open you to know how to navigate in this unfamiliar territory. So, how are you being resonant with yourself? Let's go through, and I'm just going to go through how they're popping up. This is interesting. So, this creative superstar wants to go first. How are you being known through the noise? Meditate on that during the new moon and see what comes to you. For the intuitive visionary, how are you celebrating your grand vision? For the wise strategist, how unique are you allowing yourself to be? For the collaborative explorer, How are you getting others to embrace the future trends that you're already starting to weave and collaborate? For you, ruling warrior, how are you truly being brave to listen to your soul? And for you, loving alchemist, take a future look at how you are using your power in service to yourself and others. These are the best questions to ask. The soul loves the questions. The mind is what seeks the answers. Because I'm going to be live on social media in LinkedIn and Facebook and on YouTube at 3 p.m. on Wednesday, the 25th, for an event activation. So the intention is for you to be in that gathering of the energy. It has been extremely intentional and mindful and thoughtful for the scheduling of that. I hope you can carve an hour out for yourself. Your soul is saying a big yes. As always, thank you for listening and rating and reviewing and sharing with friends. And until next time, happy soul tidings.
Thank you for listening, and stay tuned for more ways to use the stars strategically to align with your soul purpose, reclaim your power, and increase your prosperity. Please rate and review your favorite episodes, and remember to check out my website at kimwoods.com for my latest forecasts, articles, and offerings. To find out your intuitive success signature, take my 12-question Do You Know, Like, and Trust Yourself quiz and find out how you're living your stars at yourstarmaptosuccess.com. I've so enjoyed our time together, as it's filled with the power of the stars plus strategy to clear the pathway to your success. Until next time, happy soul tidings.